The day for the Chunin exam finals would finally arrive. All the participants would stand in front of the spectators and potential employers, but Sasuke was absent. Regardless, the first match between Naruto and Neji would begin. Naruto and Neji would enter the arena. You should forfeit. The moment you are matched up against me, you are destined to lose. Quit your yapping, talk is cheap anyway. If you think you can beat me, prove it. Fine, I'll show you reality. Genma would start the match. Naruto would summon 24 clones to feel out Neji's strength. Neji would effortlessly dispel all these clones. As Neji was about to close the distance on Naruto, Naruto would summon 2 clones, and all 3 Narutos would simultaneously use Wind Style, Great Breakthrough, catching Neji completely off guard and launching him back into the arena wall. Well, it seems I've underestimated you, Naruto. But regardless, however much you try to resist, destiny arrives all the same. Neji would sprint towards Naruto faster than before. When Naruto tried to use his Great Breakthrough again, Neji would change direction rapidly, closing the distance immediately. Naruto's clones would push Naruto out of the way before Neji could close his chakra points. This would give Naruto an opening to finally get some space. At least you're smart enough to keep your distance. But nothing will save you. I'm faster than you and far more lethal. Neji, didn't I tell you to quit your yapping? If your plan is to bore me to death, then you're definitely succeeding. God damn it, Neji is so fast and nimble. He's gonna call my bluff at any second. I can't deal with this anymore. Wait, maybe my new jutsu will work. Naruto would throw multiple shuriken at Neji and quickly weave hand seals. Naruto would use the first ever wind jutsu Inabi showed him so long ago. Wind Style, rotating shuriken. All the shuriken thrown would begin to spin rapidly, but Neji would still manage to dodge, but the shuriken would still follow him at high speeds. But thanks to the Byakugan's near 360-degree vision, Neji would still manage to see all these shuriken and dodge them relatively easy. But the high speed, razor-sharp shurikens constantly spinning towards him was a serious problem that kind of needed to go away. This would force Neji to use his clan's most powerful defensive technique, rotation. Neji would spin rapidly, expelling chakra from all his chakra points, which would create a dome of chakra that would easily knock away and destroy all the shuriken. Before Naruto could fully understand what just happened, Neji would rush towards him and poke his shoulder, briefly immobilizing Naruto's arms. Neji would get into his famous Hyuga clan stance and unleash the 8 trigrams, 64 palms. After a barrage of precise and very damaging strikes from Neji, Naruto would find all his chakra network completely blocked. I tried to warn you, Naruto. This is your destiny. Regardless of what you do, you will never defeat me. Lee can attest to this. Nothing you ever try will work against me. Proctor, this match is over. You can call it off now. Nothing is over! Naruto would exclaim as he managed to stand up. Wow, very impressive. You can still stand, but you can't use your chakra. If you continue, I promise I will kill you. I'll never lose to someone who goes around talking about destiny and I'm destined to lose and fate this. You sound pathetic, Neji. What do you know about destiny anyway? Oh, those are some harsh words, Naruto, but believe me, I understand your anger. I felt the same way when I was faced with my own destiny. But since you've lost anyway, I might as well enlighten you before I finish you off. Neji would remove his headband, revealing his curse mark. Neji would explain to Naruto all about the branches of the Hyuga clan and how his father was sacrificed for the main branch. After hearing all of this would give Naruto a newfound motivation and drive to prove Neji wrong and save him from his darkness. Naruto would call upon some of the Nine-Tails chakra, and with this boost, he would manage to battle Neji once more. But he was even faster now, and he could finally compete with Neji on even footing at close range. They would clash, Neji using rotation to block Naruto's attack. This would cause a massive explosion, knocking both Neji and Naruto into the ground, making craters. Neji would be the first to stand up. with Naruto seemingly locked out. But before he could be declared the victor, Naruto would burst out of the ground and knock Neji down, who would already have been too exhausted from the previous battle and would be unable to move. Neji, what happened to your father was completely unacceptable. I can't help you now, but I promise, one day me and you will fix the Hyuga clan. I put that on my word. With this, Naruto would be declared the winner of the first match. The crowd would applaud Naruto for the spectacular display. The next match would be Sasuke versus Gaara, but Sasuke was still absent. So, with some convincing from the Kazekage, the match would be postponed for last. The next match would be Konkuro vs Shino, but Konkuro would just immediately resign before the match even really began. So the next match would be Tomari vs Tenten, which unfortunately is just completely one-sided. There's nothing really that Tenten can do, even with preparation to Tomari. Tomari would just beat Tenten around a little for fun, but then just knock her out, winning the match. Next would be Shikamaru versus Dosu, and before Shikamaru could forfeit, Naruto would push him into the arena. Dosu would immediately begin to tag Shikamaru, not giving him any chance to forfeit. Shikamaru would just barely manage to dodge out of the way of Dosu's attacks and would try to use his shadow possession, but Dosu would also manage to dodge. The only problem with this fight is that Dosu only knows how to use close range attacks. Even taking into account using shurikens, Shikamaru is not interested in fighting. Dosu has to keep him in the fight or Shikamaru is gonna forfeit. Dosu wants to kill somebody, Shikamaru wants to forfeit. So Dosu has to stay close range to keep Shikamaru in this fight. It would be a back and forth between Shikamaru using his jutsu and Dosu dodging, but Shikamaru had a plan. After luring Dosu to a specific spot, Shikamaru would use the tunnel made by Naruto to catch Dosu completely off guard and catch him in a shadow paralysis, and Shikamaru would use this opportunity to resign to the chagrin of the crowd. Naruto would not be happy and would go down to the arena to scold Shikamaru on resigning, but it would be interrupted when a sudden mini blizzard of leaves would appear in the middle of the arena. Sasuke and Kakashi would arrive. Look who finally showed up. Well, Naruto, it's been a while. Hope you haven't been too lost without me. You wish. I was just fine. By the way, I won my match. You better win yours. I only want to fight you in the semifinals. Just to watch my match, and you'll probably regret those words. Gaara is child's play. Gaara would make his way into the arena. Child's play, you say? I'll have your blood, Uchiha. Everyone besides Gaara and Sasuke would leave the arena. The fight would begin, and Sasuke would throw multiple shuriken at Gaara, which his sand would easily catch. Sasuke would then proceed to use taijutsu instead, and with speed and skill almost equal to that of Lee, would land multiple hits on Gaara. But at this point, Gaara was unstable, and talking about his mother, Gaara would form a sand dome around himself. This would give Sasuke an opportunity to use his new jutsu. Sasuke would walk to the arena wall and begin to charge a massive amount of lightning chakra into his left arm. Sasuke would then charge at Gaara at blinding speeds and would manage to pierce his dome and even hit Gaara, making him wail in pain. Sasuke would just barely manage to get his hand out of the sand dome using Chidori to free himself. Sasuke would briefly see a creature in the hole he made until the dome fell apart and it revealed Gaara with a bloody shoulder. The spectators in the arena would begin to be put under a genjutsu. The third Hokage would be dragged to the arena roof by the imposter fourth Kazekage. This would all start the Sound Village and Sand Village's plot to crush the Leaf Village.